Hard Truth Monday. I was driving over to the studio today thinking about 14 different things that I was going to talk to y'all about today. And I asked myself, I said, what are you really passionate about? And I want to talk to you about something today. Agenda 21. I want to give you some homework. I think it's things we need to talk about. It's things that make me upset. And I think it's things that the reality of it are hard truths all the way around, things that we need to get down into our DNA. So buckle up. Here we go. This Hard Truth Monday is brought to you by hiddenhybridholsters.com. I tell y'all every week how much I like them, and that is true. Super solid. That's the bottom line. They are super solid. You're going to love them. Jump over there. Use the menus. Dial yours in just the way you want when you go to hiddenhybridholsters.com. You people, thank you. Thank you all for so much fun on Friday. Thought it was a good episode. You guys sure seem to enjoy it. All right. I want to be really, really clear on something. When you start down any of these pathways, and the truth is we have the settled dust of communism and the media on us, and we regurgitate the same things that the left does sometimes. So when you start down a pathway and people are like, oh, that's just a conspiracy theory, we stick it into a box and that shuts our minds off. So we're not doing conspiracy theories today. The hard truth is, and I talked about this last week, your government hates you. When I was coming up and growing up and learning through all this stuff, and I remember in high school, there were seasons in my life where every day I would open up the hatchback on my old Toyota and I would listen to Rush Limbaugh and I would shoot basketball in the driveway and I would listen to all 3 hours. Those were formative years for me. And I remember him walking through Watergate, and there was this one little pocket of the government coming against the people and lying and creating full giant fictions in order to push something through. And I thought that was just one little example. I'm sitting here now at 50 years old, and I can look back. We spent a year and a half talking about the Russian dossier and all of that stuff and the Russian collusion and all of that stuff. And turns out it was 100% fabricated and paid for by Hillary Clinton. That's not a conspiracy. There's no tinfoil involved. Well, it is a conspiracy, but it's not a conspiracy theory. There's no tinfoil. That's verifiable. We talk on this channel a lot about operation this, operation that. You can chase them. I challenge you. Go read a little bit about Operation Northwoods, Operation Mockingbird. We know that MK Ultra is real. And these massive, systematic, machine-moving situations, operations, they are a problem. And a lot of times they are evil. And they lie about what they actually are. So it's a complete mess. Again, I spent this whole weekend going through things. And I came away from it just going, holy smokes, what is going on in this country? Now, for today, I want to mention Agenda 21. It doesn't get talked about enough. You can go spend 10 minutes and read about that stuff. I know it's funny to go, well, we're having a drink out of paper straws wrapped in plastic. The paper straw comes in a plastic wrapper to save turtles. It's a scam. You cannot go and buy a gas can anymore because of Congress and all of these. There are 1 million other examples, without exaggeration, of bullshit in our country that has been pushed through under the false guise of climate change. It is one of the reasons I choose on Wednesday and Friday, every single episode, I make sure there are climate change bullcrap memes in there. And with Greta saying, how dare you? Because that's what the left is. You cannot question what they think. Margaret Thatcher was prime minister of that country that we 1776. And she said a long time ago, and this is a paraphrase, but she said that climate change is the vehicle for globalism. Tucker Carlson was on Joe Rogan the other day, a month ago, and he said this, and I love the way he said it. He and Joe were talking back, and maybe both of them commented on this. If you take, there's crap going on. Okay, let's say there is climate change. Let's say it's real. And let's say there are problems, and we are destroying, China and India are destroying this country. They are destroying this world. They are destroying it. That's irrefutable. Okay, we have these problems. Let's make a response. Let's create an agenda to make a response to that, and nothing that has been done makes sense to what should be done. The reactions, the decisions, the legislation, all of this stuff makes no sense. It's a lie. I'm not saying climate change is a lie, but it is. I am saying all of these reactions, they all fly in those private jets and sit and talk about how to control you. They want to harness the power of multiple billion people. They don't want 7 billion. They don't want that. But they want several billion and be able to have the slaves do the work and do everything for them. And then they live as the elites. That's verifiable also. The point of this is today. Agenda 21, the hard truth is, I think we will end up going to war over Agenda 21 at some point. Lives are being lost today because of Agenda 21. Today, people will die in America because of that. And I think it's something that needs to be talked about, shared, and just presented to y'all. It's something to think about for the day. If you want to do a little research today, a little homework, Operation Northwoods, Operation Mockingbird, any of them, chase any of them, spend about 15 minutes. The CIA finally admitted involvement in the JFK shooting. Involvement. That's all they're saying is involvement. Yeah, you can chase that a little bit. This is not tinfoil. This is recognizing the evil of our government. And it's not just, we need to get a few fresh faces into Washington and that'll clear things up. It has been systematic. They hate you and they want you dead.
This gun fits my hand better than this one does.
Diabetes.